Mama Mondays is sponsored by Colorado Connected, a website full of ideas for parents. And now, here are the mamas.
Hello, everybody in the parenting world. It is another Mama Mondays. Today, we're talking about the kiddos and things that I'm sure a lot of you parents have gone through. How do you find what your kids are passionate about? Well, the mamas are here to all chime in on this topic, and we've got Sarah Lenti, Diane Miles is here, and Risa Frisky joins us once again. All right, ladies. Have you discovered, and some of you have the older kiddos, what your kids are passionate about, and how did you do that? Whoever wants to go
Not
first.
all at once. I'll start. If they showed interest in anything, I put them in it.
Okay.
Camera, you're a photographer, bought my daughter a camera. She has a great eye. Beautiful photographer. My son, once he wanted to first do game streaming. I bought him all the streaming equipment. We figured it out, got him on there. Then he became an artist. I went out, all the supplies, what do you need?
Yeah.
And sometimes they do it for a week.
And then that's it.
And that's it.
Okay.
But I was like, why not try everything? And then I would just put them in stuff. And my daughter, she used to be like, Mom, oh my God. And then recently she came to me and she was like, thank you for always putting us in stuff and making us try everything.
Okay. My 16-year-old has recently said that to me.
Really?
Mom, you put me in every single sport, every single activity. I didn't like a lot of them, but thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
They didn't at the time, but
No.
now my little one does not want to do anything she's not immediately good at. She
Yeah.
was in soccer. She went to one game.
Oh no,
Hated
my
it.
son, he played soccer one time, and I was the coach. Me and my little brother coached his little
fun.
soccer team.
Yeah.
I think they were 4-year-olds. And my son, one day we were on our way to practice, and he wouldn't put the shoes on. He wouldn't put the jersey on. He was like, I'm not doing it. And that was it. But I committed to coaching. So I still had to coach all the other little
entire
babies.
season, yes.
And kids at that age, I had one, I called him Romeo. He just used to hold girls' hands on the field. And DJ was on the sideline I'm not doing it.
He wasn't
But
doing
I made them do everything, soccer, everything.
That's good. Where are you with the twins?
One of mine knows what he likes, and whether he's great at it or not, he puts it all into it. The other one is more like your youngest,
Anna,
who he, do you want to, I'm not good at sports. Okay, do you want to run? Because you're a good runner. No. Do you want to do coding? Everything I put out there, he says no to. So I'm struggling right now, and I know he needs it. He needs something for self-confidence.
Yeah, it's
Do
hard.
you force them to go?
Because you have a choice. You don't run nothing but your mouth. Let's go.
Okay, but so if they start, he's going to finish it.
that becomes the work
I have given
on
them,
us, too,
I
to
have
get 'em out the
given them
door.
grace. Yeah, and I've given them grace to. Well, yeah. I mean, and you do until you don't, right? They grow up and then they're on their own and they figure it out. I call my daughter the Wanderer. She's a lot like me. One day she was like, I think I want to be a chef. And I was like, baby, you don't even cook. What do you mean? You want to be a chef? But okay.
Wow.
I forced them.
Yeah, okay.
You're
You
going
have
do
to
this.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll discover that they like it. But in my case with the little one, I mean, she's a skier, but that's about it. But any other thing I've put her in, she kind of just doesn't want to really do it.
She did one run and said she was a professional. It was great.
Oh yeah, she thinks she's a professional skier because she did the bunny slopes.
You got to start somewhere, and it starts with confidence.
It's the confidence. That's the thing that he needs.
And you socialize and stuff, but it's such a pain just getting them out the door. And they're going with the bad attitude. That was the whole thing with
But
soccer
once they're
for me.
out the door.
Yeah, and you get to meet other, I wouldn't have ever known how crazy and fantastic and unbelievable the horse community is.
Okay.
If my daughter didn't say pony as her third word.
Oh.
So after, it was just, she was born that way, and it was, and I tried. I was like, try tennis. It's so much cheaper. Try softball.
Yeah.
So much cheaper. Try soccer. So much. No. And she has great hand-eye coordination. She could hit a ball, whatever. She could do all the things, but it was only horses.
I also feel
all
like,
it was.
do you feel like I feel like I've disserviced one of mine by not forcing him to do sports, but yet he hates it.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way with
You
Anna
know?
Kate.
Yeah.
Does he like to read? Or like do like
Yeah, but
writing?
that's like
or
yes, he likes that, but
Give
it's
it
not
some
something
time.
you go somewhere to do. Do you know what I
It's
mean?
not like it,
Yeah.
and it's
Like-
like a solo activity.
Well,
It is a solo
I think when you're
activity.
young, you're trying to put them in,
Socialize.
organized
Yeah.
sports so they could socialize and
I tried art class.
yeah. No,
Well, I'm gonna have to wrap things up on this one, but I will say that be patient because
Okay.
Anna Ava was the same way, and now she's just like a heck of a journalist.
Okay.
She writes for her school newspaper every single time. So I'm just like, who is this person? She's a musician now, so I think as they get older, you'll see they'll start to develop those passions. Okay. Mamas, what about you? What did you do with your kiddos and how did you find their passion? Was it like recess? They just magically said pony. That's awesome. All right. MyCOCO@9news.com is the email to email us right here on Mama Mondays.